Oh my gosh, I thought I was recording this entire time. So anyway, this is me. Hi, me, Dreamweaver. This is my second twist out that I've actually worn out in public. I don't usually do twist outs out in public. I usually like braid it and then wash it, and then I'll do something totally different with it, like maybe braid it again or just rock a curly afro, which is what I've pretty much been doing. I've gotten kind of bored with that though, so I wanted to try something else. About 3 weeks ago, two and a half weeks ago, I did purchase and receive the Curly Girl book, so I wanted to try the Curly Girl method. The week prior to receiving the book, I kind of like did a lot of research and reading online, and oh my gosh, and going through all these YouTube videos, and it was just insane. There are insane amounts of information out there on YouTube and on the internet. You could just drown and bury yourself in it. But I think I got a little methodology going on. I did a little reading, and then I got the book, and I devoured the book like in one whole weekend. It was awesome. Lots of information in that book. And so what I did was, so I started using the Tryin conditioner and playing around with that, and I had a bunch of L'Oreal conditioner, so you know, hey, I'm a thrifty kind of chick, so I'm not just going to throw away a bunch of conditioners. And I had been trying to use the best conditioners even prior to that, because I've been natural for a long time. I went natural like in 1998 when I moved down here to Florida, and the Florida water and perms just did not mix. So I took that opportunity to ditch perms from my life. Plus I got tired of the scabs and the burning. Oh my God, that was just like horrific. So I got tired of that. And so in 1999, I started doing a lot of braid extension on my hair. I spent hours and hours and hours getting my hair braided, you know, down to my back, long hair, short hair, fake hair, real hair. You know, just enormous amounts of time and money and effort. I really liked those styles because they were low maintenance. You know, once you spent the 6 to 12 hours sitting in the chair, you just kind of wash and go, and you maintained it and made sure you kept your scalp greased and all of that. And I loved all that. But then I started thinking, why can't I grow my own hair? You know, so that I could stop buying extensions, because you know it just started bothering me that I would go into these hair stores and buy this hair, and they smelled funny, and they were making all this money off me. So I just said, to hell with it, I'm going to grow my own hair. So what I started doing once I took the braid out, the braid extensions out, was I started doing 2-strand twists on my own. And so I thought I could grow, you know, hair from the 2-strand twist, and it did really grow a lot. I mean, you know, of course I had a perm years prior, so I started cutting out as much of the permed hair as I could, and just incorporating my my braid out into that, my twist into that. And so I really loved my 2-strand twists, and they were really funky and really just a lot of fun. You know, because they were short and they were cute and they were fuzzy, and I loved when they got swollen and fuzzy, because I live in Florida, so the humidity would make anything swell down here. And so I really loved them. And so one day I just started playing around, and I didn't like undo my 2-strand twist, because what I would do is I would 2-strand twist them, wear them for like a week and a half, and then wash my hair, and then comb them out, and then re 2-strand twist them. And that got kind of, you know, just tiresome. And so I just said, and then one time when I did that, I left them in for like 2 weeks, and they almost locked. And so I said to myself, wow, you know, they almost locked. And so I started doing research online, and I found out that the curlier your hair was, the faster it would lock. And so what I did, I said, well, hell, I got the curliest hair ever, because this stuff sinks up into a little teeny tiny ball. You see how much length I have on this? This is not what it looks like in a curly afro. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. So anyway, what I did from there was I started growing my locks from 2-strand twists. And so I officially locked like in late 1999, early 2000, which is when my ex-husband also decided to lose his mind and you know, impregnate everything down here that was not me, and run around and then run off with some half his age white woman. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so I officially locked my hair in 2000, and I grew my locks up until about, you know, 2008. And, you know, and they were really good. I loved my locks. Don't get me wrong. I love locks. They were awesome. I would braid them. I would 2-strand twist them. I would pull them up. I would pull them down like that. And then in the year 2008, Barack Obama was running for president, and I just thought, I was amazed. It was between him and Hillary at that time, and I was just like astounded, because I wanted to vote for the woman, because I'm all about women's rights and women equality, and women really need to, you know, we need to start kicking ass in this world. But then I started looking at Barack, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a brother, this is a black man. I really, really enjoyed his message, and I thought he could take us where we needed to go, and then maybe after him, a woman could come in and finish the deal. You know, that was my thing. So anyway, election day, November 4th, 2008 came, and I'm sitting up in, I had just met this woman, and she was doing, she did natural hair. She also permed hair, but she really liked working with natural hair. Her name was Carolyn Tiffany Salon out here in Cape Coral, Florida. And she was awesome. A friend of mine recommended her. And I had just gone to her for the first time, and she and I had sat in the chair, and we were talking, and she had the TV on, and she had a small little fro. And, we were just talking about natural hair and the ways to take care of it. And she was admiring my locks, and we were talking about what I wanted to do with my locks. And then she said, so what do you want me to do today? And I'm sitting there watching on TV, Barack Obama sitting there talking about, be the change, be the change. And so I said, screw it, I'm going to be the change. And so what I did was, I said, cut it all off. And so she started snipping. She said, first she started snipping from the bottom, like, are you sure? She was just cutting short. And I said, girl, just go for it, cut it all off. And so she chopped all my hair off. I left with a bag full of hair that I later burned, of course, because I don't believe in leaving my hair behind like that. Too much energy went into that hair. And so I left that place clearly bald, and it was awesome. It was the most freeing event outside of getting divorced outside of getting divorced and quitting smoking like 12 years ago. That was the most freeing event I can say of my life. Just really, it was just really positive, and I really liked it. Yeah, there were days, and there still are days that I miss my locks, but I'm grateful and happy that I did it, and I'm also happy that Barack Obama 2 times, woo woo. But anyway, so fast forward, so in 2009 I had a hysterectomy, and I was still rocking the itty bitty afro. This time I was getting it colored because I had never colored my hair before, so I thought with the really short hair, if I didn't like it, I would just buzz it off. And I got addicted to buzz cutting my hair. There were days I would get depressed about whatever was going on in my life, and I would come home and just shave all my hair off, vroom, vroom, and show up at work bald again. And my bosses and my coworkers got used to that. They thought I was pretty much crazy. And so, after my hysterectomy, and I went through a bad time with that, I went through another bad breakup with another boyfriend, and I just said, you know what, I'm just going to grow my hair. I want to see what I can do, how I can grow my hair. My ultimate plan was to come out with this big, gigantic afro, because I remember when I was a kid, I used to have really long hair that reached down to here, and my mom used to braid it and comb it and bemoan over the fact that it was so thick and so this and so that. I think secretly she was proud of it, but she didn't want to praise me too much because she didn't want me to become too swelled with pride over my hair. So I think secretly she was proud of my hair, and she would always comb it and braid it and keep it very nice and neat, but it was super duper long. And even as a kid, I wanted an afro like all the other girls. I was born in the 60s. So, but my hair would not stand up in the afro. When she picked it out, it would go poof, and then it would go like a soft little cloud kind of. So but nevertheless, fast forward 40 some odd plus years, and I wanted to try for another afro. I didn't care if it stood up. I just wanted hair that was natural, nappy, curly, kinky, coily. I love curly, kinky, coily hair. Don't get me wrong, perm sisters, I love y'all, but when I touch permed hair, it just feels weird. Anyway, so here I am today growing hair, and now I'm doing the curly girl method. There have been so many evolutionary changes for me as far as hair, black women and hair. That in itself is a study. Anyway, I didn't mean for this video to be so long, because here it is now. It's like 5 to 8, and I gotta go. But anyway, this is my twist out. This is what it looks like from the front, and I kind of like it. It actually shakes. I'm sitting in a high back chair, so I can't really spin around. So I'm going to show you what it looks like from the side. Okay, and this is what it looks like from behind. La 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 la. I love it. Okay, and this is what it looks like from this side. And so I have no idea how to edit videos or anything, so I'm just going to watch this video for a little while, and if I get my balls up, so to speak, I will post it on YouTube. My name is Dreamweaver, and this is me, and wow, I'm kind of digging it. I don't quite know what to do with myself. Hopefully I'll get better at this twist out thing. I have no idea what to do once I come home. Should I twist it up again? I read about this pineapple thing, but oh my gosh, you know me. well, maybe, well, no, you don't know me, but I know me. I'll come home and I'll just 2-strand twist it again and go. Or I might wash it because it's not as moisturized as I like it. And I know my hair is colored, so I'm wondering if that has affected it. But, and I haven't colored. I usually color only like maybe twice a year because dyeing your hair is very harsh. So, that's that. And so, see ya! I love it.